Okay. We did it.
There you go.
4 months later, 5 months later.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the pod, bitches.
Let's not start yet. Because there's a few things. Okay, the audio fucking sucked last time I listened to this podcast. So let's check.
I've turned you hella up. You're at 200% on Discord.
Yeah, that's don't do that. Wait, turn me down to 100%. 1 sec.
100%.
Yeah,
Sure.
One sec. Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
let's try it.
Okay, there's 100%.
What is your actual Discord audio at? Not me. Your Discord audio.
My Discord audio. Oh, I just probably fucked it by... You ever right-click the sounds and it fucks it? That's what I did. Hold on. I think it just fucks Discord, actually, when I do that.
No.
There we go. What is my Discord audio at, you ask?
Hey, your volume mixer.
All the way.
Okay.
All right.
What about your output on Discord itself?
My output. Half. 100%.
Yeah, put that to full and see how that changes things.
All right.
Wait, no, not wait. 1 sec. 1 sec.
It's at full. Buddy boy. Booty crumbs. What's up, baby?
Yeah, output. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound good? You like it?
Let me check.
You're quieter than me. I can turn you up a little bit. I'm going to put you at 120. Go ahead.
I think that sounds better.
Okay, go ahead. Testing. Hello. Testing tomato, potato. Go
I
ahead.
think.
You're loud.
Yeah, no. I'm not talking about volume-wise. I'm talking about actual sound quality.
How does it sound, guys? Does it sound like shit? I mean, you always sound like shit. Right?
Where's this server located anyway? Oh, no, I got 8 ping. This is West Coast.
Hell yeah, baby.
Why'd you do West Coast for this Discord?
Because I like Hitman. I catered to all of his needs.
I see.
If there's anything that needs priority, it's the Discord's fucking voice server.
Dude, literally, like, this is what just happened to me. This is why I'm a little angry.
Okay.
Like, literally, we figured out band practices recently, and we are like, let's do Wednesday early and Thursdays nights, because like scheduling stuff with a couple people in the band, and now we're just doing tonight. So like, I was like, oh, we got to do the podcast early. Let's try to do it even earlier, so I have room for the fucking room to do practice. And then I came home early like last night.
Where were you?
I was away. I came home early last night. Because I was like, I gotta do the podcast in the morning because I have to get it out of the way. So band practice, so I can do band practice. Now we're just doing band practice tonight. So none of this matters. None of our.
So you gave me all this shit like 10 minutes ago for no fucking reason. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're a real piece of shit. You know that?
Well, you did fuck me though. Like
I did.
I thought I had practice at 1 p.m. Ricky.
It's
Which is why I said yesterday, let's do it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, no.
Like 11, and why I got up at 11, and did I not message you at 11:15?
Yeah, no, I was sleeping, brother.
Yeah.
Getting those old country Z's, you know.
A little pissed off overall right now.
Ticked?
Yeah.
Irritated.
At you most of all.
Mad. Angry?
Yeah, a little overall.
Frustrated.
Yeah. That's right. Anywho, you ready to do this shit?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
And another thing. Another thing. Shouldn't you plan these around like, streaming a little bit so people actually watch it?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
it's mostly for like an hour beforehand to get.
It's mostly for YouTube. I don't actually care about the Twitch.
People don't watch on YouTube.
Actually, dude, my YouTube just got juice from that Back to Warcraft React video. So I mean, you can go fuck yourself.
People don't watch on YouTube, Ricky.
All right, well.
Don't you think you should like ladder for like an hour beforehand or something?
I have a dream. Okay, I have a dream. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Just saying,
I don't care. I like to do this because it's something to do, I don't really care about farming.
It's not farming. It's just a little practical.
Yeah, I just don't want to ladder. I don't really want to do anything. I just want to yap, I don't want to do any of that,
Well, you could yap for an hour though before we start the podcast. A little disrespectful to me, if you think about it.
Why is it disrespectful to you?
Because you're wasting my fucking time.
Yeah, but all of this is technically a waste of time if you look at like the bigger picture.
truly is, but it's more of a waste of time the lower that number is.
Well, why don't you stream? All right.
No.
I'm a dying channel. Okay.
No.
This is the best I can do, brother.
No.
Why don't you stream? Get up to 150. Throw me a little fucking juicer.
No.
And then I don't have to work so hard.
No.
All right. Well.
And way to schedule it around. I'm trying to watch Grubby right now, and you're scheduling around Grubby.
Grubby. Have you been watching Grubby?
Every day.
Every day, eh?
Every day.
Wow. Is that true?
Yeah.
You watch Grubby every day?
Yeah, I watch Grubby every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't eat any more of these Cheez-Its. I grabbed 2 handfuls. They're really gross. It's the 4 cheese.
Yeah, they're
Cheez-Its.
not very good.
4
not very
cheese.
good. I think that's everything out of the way from me. Okay, you want to get into it?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, I think it's been like 4 months. And as much as I'd love to blame you for why we haven't been being consistent, it's really been me. Lately, no?
I mean, I was away for 2 of the last 3 months, but we can say it was you. Sure.
Yeah, true. I just mean like maybe like the past like 2 weeks.
Well, I only got home 2 weeks ago.
You want to talk about that? You were in the UK. Pitch me the UK. I've never been there. Pitch me the UK. Should I go?
Wales is dope. There's a few places that are pretty nice. The people overall are really nice, nicer than Canadians, despite what Canadians might tell you. It's all propaganda. The people in the UK are nicer. The food's really shit.
Really?
It's really bad. The food is terrible. It's
What
so bad.
what's that breakfast thing that they have? It's like it looks like a black piece of shit.
Black pudding?
Yeah.
Or blood pudding?
Blood
pudding?
is it good?
Might be the same thing, black and blood pudding. I didn't try it, but I've heard it's disgusting. It's actual blood.
Oh.
Yeah, it's people I was with did try it, but I wasn't willing to.
What is the UK known for food wise? Fish and chip?
Fish and chips, beans.
Was that good?
They have good Indian food. The Indian food is good.
Yeah. Oh,
Fish and chips is good, but it's like fish and chips at the end of the day. I get better fish and chips here. Yeah, English breakfast, which is like beans and sausage and
Oh yeah.
like
That's what
fried
that's hold on. That's our
tomatoes.
normal breakfast though. I always have beans for breakfast. I have
Yeah.
sausage. I have eggs. I have bacon.
Yeah.
I have toast.
But really, I mean, yeah, it's just breakfast food. You can't take credit for breakfast food. There's nothing. And they have this place called Greg's,
Oh yeah.
which is essentially their equivalent of Tim Hortons. Although I did see a Tim Hortons in Brighton, so apparently they have Tim Hortons there as well. I saw one.
Really?
Greg's is just awful. It's so bad. Greg's is like their slogan should we put no effort into anything whatsoever. Like you can buy like sandwiches. Their whole thing in the UK with food is like pre-packaged food. Like their grocery stores are just full of pre-prepared stuff, like microwave dinners and like stuff you put in the oven, like already prepared shit. Like that's like so much of their food is like that. And you go into Greg's and it's like, imagine you go into a Tim Hortons, but instead of a Tim Hortons, you get in line and you line up next to a fridge, and in the fridge there's like sandwiches and stuff, and like sausage rolls. And
oh yeah. How's a sausage roll, bud?
they don't heat them up for you. They're cold.
They don't have a
And
nuke?
Nothing? I mean, I've been to quite a few Greg's. I think some of them do, but like the most recent one I went to when we were driving from Cornwall to Brighton in the middle, somewhere in like the southwest coast. They were like, no, we just can't heat it up. We don't have anything. So they just have these cold, shitty sandwiches that cost like £5. And they're just like, you just get it how it is. And you're like, can I have that steak bake, which is essentially like a baked pie sort of thing, in like a pastry. And it's like, they've been sitting out all day, and it's like, and someone in the band wanted to get one of these things that were like in the window, like, you know, you get a donut from Tim Hortons and they're like fresh, you know.
Yeah.
But like there's in the windows when you're ordering, like, oh, can I get one of those look good? And he's like, they're cold, they've been sitting out all day. It's like, well, can you heat it up? It's like, no, can't heat it up. And
wait, he told you legit that he cannot heat it up?
Yeah, it's like, we can't do anything, it's cold, so you want it cold? It's like, no, the coffee's terrible. I don't know how the tea is. You could say UK is not known for their coffee, but it's terrible. It's a coffee place. They market it as a coffee place. The coffee's terrible. And that's their Tim Hortons equivalent. Greg's is so shitty. and they love it there. People are like, yeah, Greg's is so good. I love Greg's pizza. It's like, oh my, it's so bad. So it's like Stockholm syndrome for food in the UK. But their Indian food's good. Their Indian food's good. I'm sure they got good like Thai food and stuff. And,
They had
and all
good
that, you know?
butter chicken.
Yeah, really good. I've had the best Indian food I've ever had there, and the worst Indian food I've ever had there. In Liverpool, I had the worst Indian food ever. It was disgusting. It was so bad. And it had 4.5 stars.
No way.
But yeah, so I just don't think. I think sometimes you happen to get good food in the UK, but I also don't think they know what good food is, because English people will be like, yeah, the food's great over here. We love it.
They're
But
just
it's
so used to it. They don't know any better.
I'm starting to think, because like I was talking about this on Back to Warcraft, and Neil was like, no, food in the UK is amazing. I'm starting to think Europeans don't know what good food is. Like, Americans get shit talked for their food, but really American food is delicious.
It's why we're all fat as fuck. It's delicious.
It's great. Canadian food is great.
It is good.
It's great.
Yeah, it is actually good, because there's not, like, where I'm at right now, like my area, if I want pizza, a burger.
Yeah, it's all great. It's so good. You can get like different styles of pizza and stuff.
I know many spots that kill it. Like good Indian, good Thai, good fucking sushi.
I've never had bad Indian food or bad sushi or bad Thai food in Canada.
Me neither.
Ever.
Me neither. I've never gone to a place I'm like, this sushi sucks. Never. Although
I've never sent something back at a restaurant. I've never been disappointed when I've paid for food at a restaurant.
I've actually don't think I've ever sent anything back either.
Yeah, I've never been disappointed. It's always been good. Just blindly going to restaurants, blindly going to sushi spots, which should be risky, even though I'm on the West Coast, we're by the ocean. Not really. But like I've traveled across all of Canada, there and back, the entire way. And I've never had bad food at a restaurant in Canada. And the UK, it's just like, damn, we better really make sure this place isn't horrible. You know?
Like, yeah, you're going in there saying like it's a coin flip. Like, this is probably going to suck.
Oh, another thing, kebab. They have lots of kebab. It's so weird. Kebab is like their fast food over there, which, to be fair, I haven't
but
really had
that's
any
like
bad
Germany
kebab.
too. Germany's all kebabs. People are like, let's get a kebab, and it wasn't
Europe in
bad.
general, I think,
And it wasn't bad. Like in Dortmund, I had a kebab. It was fucking good.
Yeah, it's most of the kebabs I've had are good. I've had a couple that have been really bad in the UK, but and that's, again, I haven't had a bad kebab in Canada. The Canada's not known for their kebab at all.
No, I can't think of a single. I can't actually get kebab here. I would have to go. I would have to go to like a. I would have to go to like a halal place, I guess. But like they specialize in chicken and rice, not kebab.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I can get a kebab, but like their thing is like shawarma. Yeah, shawarma's pretty big here. Yeah, are you watching the playoffs at all? Hockey?
No.
Was Victoria and Vancouver going nuts when Vancouver was in it? Like, did you get any buzz?
Yeah, most people were watching.
That's cool.
I don't really. I mean, sometimes it's on at the gym, so I'll watch it.
That's cool.
But that's about it. Sometimes it's on in the bar, so I'll watch it. But that's
you don't follow it, eh?
Don't go out of my way, no.
Well, basically, Connor McDavid's in the Stanley Cup playoffs against Florida.
Yeah.
And
I knew that much.
Big for Canada. Big for, McDavo, a.k.a. McJesus. Yeah, I've been watching. Right now, like, there's no game till Friday or Saturday. The 8th, I think, is when it starts. So there's like a fucking lull. So I haven't known what to do with myself. But
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So that's all you want to say about Europe is the food sucks and you're never going back.
The people are nice. Well, the UK, I don't know about Europe. The food sucks. The people are nice. There are some places I would recommend in the UK. Glasgow, York, Wales.
Did you like go out? Like, did you hit the pubs? Like, what was the nightlife like?
Big time in every place. There's a lot of nice pubs. Like, the beer's pretty decent. I drink Guinness now because the Guinness there is delicious, and it's still pretty good over here. There's not a big difference in quality, even though people will be like, "Oh, it's a huge difference in quality." Again, I don't. I have pretty jaded food takes and drink takes.
I like Guinness. I also like Kilkenny though. You ever had a Kilkenny?
No, I haven't.
It's like Guinness on steroids, man. It's fucking. Yeah. It's the same type of beer. It's really fucking good, and it's got like a ball in it. So when you like pop the thing, it like,
Well, Guinness has that too in cans.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fucking good.
Yeah. Then like, Yeah, it's pretty. It's nice. There's not a lot to do other than pubs. Like I really like Wales. Like Wales, we were in the country. There's a one big city, maybe multiple big cities. I'm not sure in Wales, but mostly the biggest one I think is Wrexham, which is where we were playing. But we were
Oh,
staying
that's
about a
that
half
soccer
an hour
team.
out of Wrexham. Yeah,
Ryan
exactly.
Reynolds.
Yes, exactly. They knew a lot about Canada there. So we were playing in Wrexham, but we were staying about 25 minutes out of Wrexham in the middle of nowhere. And the middle of nowhere in Wales is so nice.
It's just like valleys, right? Like just
yeah, like if you just Google image right now, Wales, like it looks exactly probably like Google Images. Yeah, it looks exactly like that everywhere you look. Like just Google image, just look at that's literally where we were staying. It looked like that.
like castles.
And you could see castles. There was like one pub in this area we were in, which you walk down this weird brick road to get to, and the pub is like this old like it's like you're in like the Shire in Lord of the Rings. Like if I didn't know Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand, I would think it was filmed exactly where we were. And I did visit London, Flowduke. I did go to a bunch of bars in Hackney. A guy pulled over on the side of the street and gave me a handwritten business card if I needed. He said, I think crack, coke, or meth.
Nice.
Which was nice.
Nice.
But yeah, I've been to London quite a bit. I don't really like London. I don't like big cities.
Fucking rains.
Yeah.
Did you get rained on a lot?
Actually.
Oh, okay.
Didn't rain them. It rained. I mean, I'm from Vancouver, right? It rains way more in Vancouver.
Yeah.
From the 2 months I was there.
So it was it was like a handwritten or typed?
Handwritten.
Nice. With a number.
Yeah. Yeah.
And rates?
No, it just gave a number. That's all. I think I still have it. I don't know if I got rid of it or not. But yeah, I don't really like London. Huh?
Use it?
No, I didn't. No, I definitely.
I'd be using that. Oh fuck, you know me.
Yeah.
I'd be
London
tasting the wares.
London's sort of like any big city. It just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable at all times. Like some people really like that big city vibe. I like Wales, so you know where I'm at when it comes to places. You know, I like one local pub with nice old people in it. There was like a dog just wandering around the pub. You know, I don't like aggressive confrontational city people, you know.
I like a dog wandering around a pub. I like that.
Yeah,
that's a good vibe.
Exactly.
That's like a community vibe.
Yeah, like if I was gonna go to like France, I'd probably want to go like south of France over like Paris, for instance, you know.
Yeah.
I would probably want to go.
I'd love to go to Paris.
I might want to go to the Netherlands over the major places in Germany, for instance. You know, like like that's sort of my vibe.
Yeah, I think my priority right now is definitely Paris, definitely Italy, definitely Ireland. I really liked Dortmund, and like I heard Dortmund is like one of the shittiest places to go. I really liked it there. I thought the fucking nightlife was good, the food was good.
I don't even remember what I ate in Dortmund. I think I literally only ordered pizza one time.
Yeah, I only had pizza and kebab. That's all I ate.
Because Victor he was like, I need food, and there was like nothing we could find at like 11 p.m. So we just got this weird European pizza.
Yeah, when you went to a different area. You didn't go to where we went last year, but where we went last year was fucking sick.
Yeah,
it was so sick. Did you watch fucking IEM CS? You hear about Stu?
No, I watched a video from Richard Lewis talking about how Stewie shouldn't have been picked up and he's an awful player and there's no way they're going to win. And then I was following the results just to see how they did, G2. And then they won.
They fucking won the whole thing. So obviously, you know, standing for Hooksy. I don't know if you guys follow CS, but me and Carson are very into it. Standing for Hooksy, I guess his girlfriend was pregnant. Or his sister was pregnant, or his sister was getting married. I think his sister was getting married.
Yeah, it was a wedding.
Yeah, it was a wedding. So he can't go. Stewie is like, first of all, he's been playing Valorant. Just recently switched over to CS when CS2 came out. And then gets picked up. He didn't do great. Well, I mean, listen, he did great for a sub-in. He did great. Like his KDR was like, his ADR was like maybe 65 most games.
Which is pretty bad.
Which is not great, but then again, he's a film. Yeah, he was throwing smokes. He was doing like support shit.
But like for instance, like if you look at the ratings over the entire events, where is this?
Not great stats, but like supporting wise, okay stats. Especially for like a sub-in where you didn't get any practice, like not bad. But yeah, they fucking won, dude. Like they lost the vitality.
Like Monacy has the highest rating of the entire.
Well, Monacy popped off. I mean, Monacy.
Yeah.
That IEM was Monacy. That was fucking his tournament.
Yeah. So he won it like between Monacy and Nico. You know, you're pretty set.
Yeah. And they lost the vitality, and I was like, oh, they're fucking cooked. They lost early to vitality. And then they just won out the lower and then beat vitality again in the finals. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's funny.
But just Stu to get another fucking dub, you know? Last one was what, C9?
Definitely not C9. No, dude. He was on Liquid, which was the #1 team in the world for like 2 years. He's won like 3 majors.
Really?
Yeah. Look
I thought the last like major tournament was the C9 one.
No way, dude. That wasn't even close. They had like a whole era. Go like just look up Stewie. Okay, it was all like 2019 and stuff.
Oh yeah. No, they won
so much with Liquid.
They won a fuckload.
Liquid was the #1 team for years.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won like immediately.
They won a
after.
Grand Slam.
Yeah, they did. I'm looking at that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So
Yeah.
I stopped watching really after the C9 era too, to be honest. Like as
Liquid
much.
was so good.
As much.
And like EG is one of the worst teams of like all the franchise top teams currently. And even EG, after Tarek went on and moved to that team, they were like a top team for a long time too. So like all those players went off and did their own thing and did really well. And then something happened to Stewie where he just like got an ego and wanted to be like a IGL, while being a star player, while being, you know, like an opera or whatever. You know, he wanted to do too many things and his ego got to him. And now you think of how he's going to be now. Like, this is not a good win for him. He's going to be so in his fucking head about this. Because he truly was playing terrible for a long, long time. The whole time he was trying to be like an IGL and like not fulfilling the roles that actually got him to the place where he was when he was winning all those tournaments. Like, that's when he started playing really, really bad. And he's had terrible ratings ever since.
Like, his style is being like a shitter, right? Like, doing...
Definitely not being
crazy
an IGL.
Shit. Yeah, no, it's like finding frags in crazy ways.
I don't know what his role was. I think he was just a support for most of Liquid. I really don't know. I don't follow it that closely. This is just a recent thing that it's been on my radar again because of the whole G2 thing.
You've been watching Warcraft 3?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I woke up and I was watching replays this morning.
I've been watching a little bit. I'll tell you what, man. I get in this situation where I'm watching Warcraft 3 and I'm so not into any of it. Nothing is...
I mean, I went through that too. I go different phases, right? Like I wasn't interested in the game for like 6 months, and now the past, I think since probably May, I've been watching a lot because it was in UK time, and like every morning there'd be a tournament. I'd wake up and I'd watch it for like 3 hours. So it's been like a month and a bit that I've been really into it again, but it was like 6 months I wasn't.
Yeah, I'll like obviously I'm gonna watch like 120. I'm gonna watch Labby. I'm gonna watch Lynn. I'm gonna watch Happy. But lately I gotta glaze him a little bit, dude. Starbuck has been fucking making me watch the game, dude. Yeah. He's fucking good, dude. And like I know he's like Slovenian, he's European and shit, and we don't have like Hitman's doing his thing. But we put ourselves in like different regions, you know what I mean? Like we're Canadian, right? So we're Canada first. Like if there was a Canadian superstar, we'd be rooting for him all the time, right? But then there's like we also root for Americans. And then there's like the NA, which is like South America, Southeast Asia, like Oceania, that shit, right? So we'll root for them. Like that's our group. And then you expand even wider, and then you go like Western, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's when we like cheer for Starbuck and shit. So when I'm watching like a fucking WAL, pretty
much like then you go like non-Russians, and then you're like okay Russia,
okay Russia, you're into
Korea,
it's
and
funny.
Then you go to China.
We all do this. So like I'll do Canada first, then I'll do like Canada America, then I'll do I'm cheering for the NA, which is like everyone in there, and then I'll take the Europeans, and it's like I'll take the Russians. You know what I mean?
So it's like you're always gonna root for Thorzane before you were gonna root for like Neutron or something.
Exactly, exactly. And then like we all do this. I don't think anyone's ever like talked about it, but we all do this.
Oh, automatically.
So during tournaments like WAL, it's really just fucking Happy and Starbuck. Mm-hmm. I think like maybe Leon played a little bit. I'm not sure, but like
who else would it be?
Starbuck's kind of our guy.
Dice? Maybe Dice.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
But in a tournament like that, like I'm not going to go for the Asians. I'm going to go for Starbuck. Starbuck's kind of like our guy, if that makes sense. So we put ourselves into these like categories of like who we support.
Yeah.
And it's just funny. But yeah, I think Starbuck's fucking playing so good, dude. I got to glaze him a little bit. He's fucking playing so good.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
he's top 7 player right now. He's right under Kaho.
He's really fucking good. And the thing about him too, and he did this in StarCraft 2. Watched him a lot in StarCraft 2 when he was on Vega. He's not afraid. He doesn't go into a match shitting his pants. Like NA is so fucking, we've talked about this. They go into the match knowing they're going to lose. Like that, like Hitman has won so many major tournaments because the players wrote themselves off before the game even started.
Yeah.
Like how many dream hacks did I wake him up from like 20 minutes of sleep? He woke up late, groggy, so out of it, unfocused. The opponent didn't know that. I'd have to drag him out of bed. But the opponent's shitting themselves because it's Hitman in the lobby. It's like, dude, if only you knew that he is so fucking unprepared for this series, you would fuck him up. But they shit themselves and he wins, right? That's like the NA thing. Starbuck does not give a fuck. Infi, fucking Happy, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going to play him. I'm going to try to beat him. He did beat him.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not like his results are bad. Like if you go and look at his results, like you might, like a lot of these players, like they get high ranked just through grinding out tournaments. Like Fish is top 50 right now. You know, when's the last time you saw fucking Fish play? Like,
yeah,
I don't.
The MMR is really weird.
Like Life is ranked 9. Like Life, really? He's the 9th best player in the world right now.
Is he really?
And yeah, he's ranked 9. Go to the rankings right now. Show him on stream.
Okay, I'm gonna pop him up.
Yeah, pop him up.
9.
Yeah, and like go to his matches. Like, sure, he's beating players that you could call pretty good.
Oh my god, Life is number 9.
Yeah, like he's definitely beating. Like he's definitely good enough to beat lots of players.
B Cup. Like, oh, dude, he's farming B. That's the X Lord effect and the Hitman effect. Remember when they were just farming their regions? This guy's just a B Cup legend, but the only players playing it is fucking Pingy and FQQ and Messi. These are all like C tier Asians.
He's not beating any top 10 players. Like he's losing to Happy 1-2-0, Laliat, Sock.
I'm trying to think of a big win. Xiao KK Focus. That's a good win.
The Focus is the biggest one in there. Yeah.
Elegant. That's not a bad win.
Cine, not a bad win.
Cine, not a bad win. Remind.
But it's like, are these like even tier 2 players?
And he's just farming.
Not. I mean, focuses.
You know what pissed me off, dude? You know what fucking pissed me off if we're going to talk about this bullshit? Do you know that Lin passed Happy, like, recently?
Go night mode on that, too, by the way. Hit that little moon.
Yeah,
that moon.
My bad. Sorry about that.
Can't read shit.
Yeah, sorry about the eyes. Here, we'll go back. We'll go back, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Repeat that, though.
You know what pissed me off? Lin overtook Happy maybe in Liquid...
No, it was on the overall rankings. Yeah,
that's fucking bullshit, dude.
It was until like 2 days ago or something.
It's bullshit because Happy had one bad tournament. Tournament.
It's because Lin won WSB.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But Happy should be 300, 400 ELO higher than
WAL. He won WAL and WSB.
I hear what you're saying. But Happy should still be 200 ELO above Lin. He's been dominant for fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be 40 points away from Lin. What the fuck is going on?
You'd have to go and like actually look exactly. Like Happy's definitely way better than everybody. Like Lin is definitely second best in the world.
Yes, definitely second best, but not this close.
The rankings are pretty good though. Like at least like top 4 is pretty convincing in the rankings right now.
Yeah, they're giving Sock a lot of leeway here.
Yeah, Sock is definitely not as good as Fortitude.
Hasn't he been
Fortitude
inactive?
is definitely not as good as Lin, and Lin's definitely not as good as Happy. Like the top 4 is like there's big jumps in between that. Like even though Lin is, I think like he's such a good player, but I'm an orc player. Like nowhere near as good as Happy. Like you try to give these players credit for being able to beat Happy. But they're just not even close.
But do I have blinders on? Like, do I have fucking blind? Like, hasn't Happy been way more dominant than Lin?
Happy's way better than everybody.
It's not even close. And like, look at the ELO. They're fucking 40 points. That's like 3 best of 5s.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Happy's been kind of losing sometimes recently. Like he just he just lost to Fortitude, right? That was his last match. But
Yeah.
before that, wasn't he 28-0?
He's been fucking
in
everybody.
tournament games. So like he goes 28-0 or something. It's something like that, and then he loses to Fortitude one series. And it's like, oh my god, Happy is bad. I mean, Fortitude beat, like they go back and forth, right? Like in the last 4 matches, it's 2-2, and then before that, Happy won 2 in a row, 3 in a row versus Fortitude, 4 in a row versus Fortitude, 5 in a row, 6, and then Fortitude won 1. Like you say, like, oh, Fortitude, like, you know, maybe he's overcoming Happy. It's like, no, it's not even close. He just beats him every once in a while. It's still like 70% for Happy, which is huge when you're talking about the rank 3 player in the world. like a 70% win rate versus rank 3. Like, he's so much better than everybody. It's not even close. He's way better than Lin. It's not even close.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
I remember prior to Dust League, they were very fucking close. Fortitude and Happy in maps. It was almost like 24-16.
Yeah.
Like they were trading.
What
like
is it now? I love these. I love these stats. Though, by the way, I just love looking at this shit.
Yeah. This is cool. But when the fuck was Dust League? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? I don't fucking know. But I remember
these stats you can't actually. Here, I'll link you. But like, because they've been playing each other for so long that these stats are hard to tell. But like, he's got a 77% win rate overall versus Fortitude, which a lot of that is in the past for sure. But 77% win rate.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, and this 23% has been literally the last 3 months. Of all time. Of all time.
I wish you could sort this by time, by dates. Like a range of dates. I would like that. If you could do that.
Like year, even?
Yeah, like last 6 months. I would love to be able to. Like, you could go and do it yourself, but...
Yeah, but I think, like, prior to Dust League... When was fucking Dust League? God, I'm so stupid. April 12th?
It was April, yeah. Yeah. Well, because, you finished it with Todd when I was away, right?
Yeah, and 40 and Happy were trading pretty recently.
And like, versus Lin, he's got a 70% win rate. And that you could say has always been an even playing field. It's not as though Lin suddenly got a lot better. Lin's been the best orc for the entire time he's since he came back from the army.
Right.
Pretty close to that, which was before Happy came back. So the entire time they've been competing, they've both been the best of their race, I would argue. 70% win rate.
It's fucking crazy. And like that's why like when I saw the tweet, I think like it was like Neo that tweeted or something. He's like, for the first time in 4 years, Lin is #1. I was like, that's fucking bullshit, man. That's one bad weekend. And like the swing, because Happy lost to 40, Happy lost to Sock, Happy lost to Lin.
Yeah.
And it was like he just got cooked. And it's like, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want him to do, man? I know it's like heavy at the top, and like if you have a bad run, you should fall off. But like, come on, man. He should be like 100 ELO up. It should. Lin should have 2 years of dominance just to get back in the race. You know.
Yeah, it was Happy losing a lot and Lin winning a lot, and not necessarily them playing directly. Like if you look at CS:GO stats for rankings, if you win a major, you're pretty much immediately rank 1 in the world. It just automatically jumps you to that, which is it's not someone's opinion though, is what you have to realize. Like this is calculated. Like this is a stat. This is like rankings work in a certain way, and I'm sure War 3 Info is using. You could probably find the ranking system they're using. Like this isn't an opinion of someone. This is just how the numbers work out. But the opinion, it's also hard to say because like what is a tier 1 tournament? You know, how much ELO should Back to Warcraft weeklies be worth? Because Happy's honestly doesn't even have anything close to competition in Back to Warcraft weeklies. Like the guy's got a 70% win rate versus Lin. I'm sorry, Dice. You're the second best player signing up. You're never gonna beat him. Yeah. You know? Like what's his win rate against Night Elves? Let's look like Kaho or Moon are the best Night Elves right now? Happy versus Kaho. Oh wait. Let's see. Happy versus Kaho.
It's 92%.
Okay, versus Moon. And arguably Moon has always been in shape the entire time Happy's played, right?
It's 84%.
Yeah. Like fuck me up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Back to Warcraft Weekly, you shouldn't even gain anything. Like, it's just given that he's going to, like, 100-0 these players. He might legitimately beat Dice 100 games in a row if they played 100 games. He's that much better than
He did that with Foggy, and Foggy, you could argue Foggy was better than Dice's peak now.
Absolutely.
Right?
100%.
So, and he
I would say it's close. I would say it's close, but, yeah, Foggy was definitely better.
I mean, yeah, Happy's at 93% against Foggy.
Yeah.
And that was fucking Back to Warcraft Weekly, like just farming him. Back to Warcraft Weekly 3-0, 3-0. 3-2. Good for you. You know, back to work out. The ESL Cup. 3-1. 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-0, 3-0. It's just like 3-0, 3-0. Fuck, you had to cast this, dude. I would be snoozing. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
I didn't cast these ones. Or no, I did cast some of these, but I cast the dice series.
3-2. Congratulations, you know. 3-0. Fucking 3-1, 3-1. Oh, and then Foggy beat him. I remember that. 2021.
Yeah.
He beat him. I was there. And then just 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. Just farming him.
Versus dice, 96% matches, 92% maps. I've casted probably 100 of these series.
There's not much you can do, though, you know? Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? How do you hype it? What are you supposed to do?
I might have casted almost every single Happy Dice series ever.
Oh, good for him and fucking...
I might have cast... If you go click on these YouTube... Like, I've probably casted 80 to 90% of these that are on YouTube.
You know what's crazy is, you know what I'm looking at right now? You can literally see Dice's peak. It was RARALAND.
Yeah,
like,
he was playing good
like
then.
3-1 Happy, 3-1 Happy. This is RARALAND era, right? It was in November. This is December. Like, November, December, Dice was playing his best Warcraft 3 ever. You can see that based on the stats.
Which ones?
It'd be 99, 98.
99, 98. Because if you go down to like 50, that's when Happy was playing different races, maybe?
Because that RARALAND dude, Dice was peak Dice. I mean, he fucking popped off. And then he carried that for like a month or two. But like, you looking at the stats, you're like, yeah, this is the best it's ever gonna fucking get for him.
Wait, what are you talking about? 98?
Yeah, back to Warcraft Weekly Cup 99 and 98.
See. And then the cool thing is you can go to these games and you can see like what strats he was playing. Like, what is he doing differently here? You know, like, what is he doing differently?
Fuck if I know.
I don't know.
Winning Springtime.
Yeah, you can find patterns.
I wonder if he won Springtime in both tournaments. Was it both Springtime?
Yeah, you look for patterns. Like I said, there's so many things to look into for this.
Conceal.
But long story short, Happy is way fucking better than everyone. It's not even close. I don't care about Fortitude or Lin. Like, Lin is such a great player. Like, if you watch Lin versus Fortitude, you know how much better Lin is than Fortitude? Like, Lin is destroying every human. But Happy is so much better than everybody. It's
I just hated that Lin took rank 1. I'm like, listen, I get it. You want a big tournament.
He's definitely ranked 2. But like, if you look at Lin versus Fortitude, 76%. That's how much discrepancy there is from Happy to Lin, from Lin to the next ranked player, no matter what. Like, Happy and Lin are way above everybody, and then Happy's way above Lin. No, yeah, Happy's way above Lin. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild. It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
It's not even close. And like, I've been talking about this recently too.
But yeah, like you said, Happy's number 1, and then there's a huge gap in my opinion. And then there's Lin, and then there's a huge gap in my opinion, and then there's everybody else. And you could like divvy them up down the line as you go, but I agree.
And it's not a balance thing, it's not a matchup thing. Like, if anything, human versus undead is maybe a little bit imbalanced by the fact that Fortitude and Stock can even win games versus Happy. Like, but I won't get into that sort of thing, but it's like, if anything, it's not undead, it's other races. Like, people just beating Happy at all is where the IMBA is coming from.
Yeah. I've always wanted, you know what I wanted to ask Happy? I wanted to ask him, like, who actually gives him the hardest games? Because maybe
definitely human players.
I would say so too, but like, you never know, right? Because you could 3-0 someone and they're still the hardest games you've played.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily results. It's definitely human though. I know it's human, so it'd be a dumb
question. He used to always say it was versus Orc that was the hardest, right? So
my hardest is human. You know, he would say that something like that.
He'd say Lin and Fortitude, right? He'd say that for sure.
Yeah.
He'd say Lin and Fortitude. But like, yeah, it's like, who are you supposed to look for? I've been talking about this a lot on stream recently. If you're a human or a Night Elf player, who do you look towards? Because like, Fortitude is great, but he's not. We've talked about this on podcasts as well. He's not like world class, like world class of all time. Like, he's not Lin and Happy. Currently, there's no players.
Do you actually think Fortitude isn't like doing his race justice? Like, do you think he's gimmicky? No, is that what you're saying?
No, he's not gimmicky. He's just the best of the worst. Like, he's great. He's really, really good. But I'm talking about, when I'm talking about the quality of players, I'm talking about like how, like, where do we look to find Happy quality play in other races? Because there has been.
I would say Sock.
I don't think Sock either, and Chimiko I don't think either. There
Hmm.
needs to be somebody else like Kaho for Night Elf. I'm a big fan of him. I think Kaho is getting there when it comes to really really high quality Night
Kyle's
Elf
really
play.
fucking good. Yeah,
He's still
really
making like
fucking good.
big fundamental errors, and he still looks a little bit confused sometimes. But he's definitely the best Night Elf, like just raw eye
Yeah,
test
yeah.
currently. I don't yeah, like Fortitude is a similar skill level to Kaho as well, but there's just nobody for Night Elf or human that's like everything you're doing is perfect. Like, give me one perfect game from these players. Like, it doesn't happen. Like
Yeah.
for Lin and Happy, it's expected they're gonna play perfectly.
And
But
it's
for
true. It's not a
everybody
perfect game. You
else, it
never see
doesn't happen.
Fortitude just mop Happy on a map. It's always just this long
Sometimes
slog of bullshit, and it's just like base
when he
racing.
does, it's two base. It's him canceling Happy's gold mines, and Happy screws up his mechanics or something.
Yeah.
And it's like in Fortitude cancels his Lich Expo like 3 times, and Happy just leaves. That's how when Fortitude does walk over Happy, that's how it happens. Which
Yeah.
I think is just something that Happy needs to figure out a little bit better, is how to defend his expansion. Which eventually he's going to figure that out, and he's not going to lose to Fortitude anymore. Like once Happy figures out how to 100% secure his expansion without getting it canceled, which I'm sure is possible.
Well, the
from a player like Happy.
5 second thing helps. No.
Yeah, and there's a different build order that Happy's been doing where he gets the gold mine quicker, and the 5.
Oh yeah, he goes
seconds tie
gold
into
mine
that.
first. I've been seeing
He goes,
that
yeah, Necropolis
on
before second
Hammerfall,
Zig.
right?
Yeah, and he builds the gold mine as early as you possibly can, with cutting the second Zig, which is a sick build. With the 5 seconds, like
Yeah.
he might be able to avoid getting it canceled. There's a way to do it, and there's a way to veto into maps that allow you to do it. And once Happy sorts that out, Fortitude's not going to win another series because he's just not that caliber of player. He's not as good as Infi was when he was playing.
He
Human,
won't
I'm sorry.
adapt.
No.
He'll just get cooked.
Yeah, and that's not to say Fortitude and Kaho are bad at all. It's just I want there to be players of Happy and Lin's caliber for every race. But there's Moon isn't top level anymore. We don't have Infi playing human. We don't have TH playing human at the top level anymore.
Is this a hot take? But I thought Che Miko when he was giving her was better than Sock.
Yeah, I think it was so back and forth, because these players are so inconsistent. That's the real issue. Is they're so inconsistent.
Yeah, we need Cruncher.
Like look at 120. Jesus.
Well,
ranked
I
5
mean-
player in the world.
Well, he's inconsistent for a different reason, right?
Yeah, but let's ignore that and just actually talk about, he's ranked 5 in the world. Who cares about what he does? It's everybody else below him. What the hell are you doing? Like with how inconsistent 120 is, and he's still rank 5.
Yeah, but that's because like there's multiple times when 120 plays where he is the best player in the world. His mechanics are so fucking good. I mean, there's times I'm watching 120 and I'm like, they're better than Happy this game. Like this is insane. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
For diff reasons inconsistent. Yeah, well, I have a theory, and so I can't prove it. And
we already talked about this for like an hour on the last podcast.
Yeah, we talked about
do
it,
this
but,
every time.
no, we don't have to do it every time, but
yeah, very edgy. You don't need to do it every time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah, I know.
shut the fuck up.
I'd rather just like not talk about it too, because then it's like everyone else just knows how we feel.
And also the game, you gave a horrible example last time. It was a game that I hadn't seen, and you gave an example of it, and then I watched it. I was like, this is the worst example ever. So
all right, well,
next time,
just a little cooking there. You
didn't
didn't have to throw me under the bus there. You could have not said that too.
Yeah, well, I'm just
you could have just fucking kept that in the old
extraordinary
brain,
claims take extraordinary evidence there.
You know,
Rick,
when I was
and there
saying it
has
at the
been
time, I
extraordinary
thought
evidence,
when I was saying it at the time, I believed it. I still do.
Yeah.
I stand by it.
yeah. Anywho,
you probably could have not said. You could have not roasted me there.
well,
Hey Rick, that one time we were talking about it for an hour? Yeah, you were just completely fucking stupid.
I'm just saying.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. You want to talk about RARALAND? Are you going yet? Do you know?
I don't know yet.
Really? They're not. He hasn't hired anybody yet.
Not that I know of.
Oh,
It's all good. I mean, I've been super busy, right? I get it.
Yeah, we could talk about RARALAND. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, how is it? Do you understand how it works?
In what sense?
The qualifying aspect of it?
Yeah.
Because there was the first 2 qualifiers.
So these are open qualifiers, right? So last weekend, 2 open qualifiers, 4 players each, right? Then this weekend, 2 open qualifiers, 4 players each. Then they're going to take all 16 to a closed qualifier, double elim, top 3 get spots.
So that's 6 spots.
Yeah, 3 for West, 3 for East, which is Asia.
Because what confused me is there is direct invites, because I said on stream, I said what you just said on stream. I was like, oh, then I wonder who the direct invites are.
No, these are the direct invites. They're only paying for 6 guys. They're fucking broke.
Wait, it's only 6 players.
Only 6 players are getting shipped out, and then the rest are just, if they show, they show.
Oh, yeah, because that's how it works, right? They have essentially another open qualifier there. Right. Okay,
yes.
sorry. Yeah,
so you can either qualify through the West and get a paid flight, East, which is Asia, get a paid flight, or fly yourself out and try your luck in the open bracket.
I completely forgot about like the Smash Bros fighting game community style of this tournament. I totally forgot about that. I was like, where are the other 8 players or the other 10 players coming from?
Yeah.
Oh, that okay. Now I remember. Okay, because they have like 100 people with computers. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm really excited because Labyrinth played in the second qualifier and he's in the closed. And if nobody gives a shit about the East, I don't even know if China can go. I haven't seen any Chinese players in the first 2 qualifiers. It's just been Koreans.
They've never gone.
So, I assume qualifier 3 will be like Lawliot, Moon.
Well, there was 3 players in the Eastern qualifier.
Yeah, it was literally, we almost had like Inspired and fucking, Lucifer and shit, but I mean...
Yeah, it was Focus, I think, made it through.
Watching Lucifer play Warcraft 3 breaks my fucking heart, dude. It breaks my fucking heart. Oh.
And then, like, what was I going to say? I had to think of what I was going to say. You go ahead.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously, they had 7 invites last year. They have 6 this year. Neo did, like, a little stream recently where he talked about, like, the budgeting and the reasoning behind some of the decisions they made. And I get it.
Well, has it not always been 6?
No, it was 7 last year.
Oh, 7. Well,
7 people got flight.
Right?
Yeah,
Didn't
for sure.
It cost like $100K or something. He said that publicly, right?
It cost fucking 40, and they made 40. I don't know. I forget. They broke even roughly.
Yeah, I think they broke even both
times. Is what I got. But this year, they're not trying to break even. They're trying to make some fucking money. All right. And even when Neo was talking about the invites, he was like talking about the West qualifier, and this really bothered me a little bit. He was talking about the West qualifier, and he's like, yeah, the average flights and hotels will be like 600 to 1200. And I was like, yeah, if you're flying out Europeans. I'm like, if you're flying out Hitman, it's not going to cost that. I think they're assuming that NA's getting cooked.
Flights are very expensive right now. I'm not.
Yeah, I think he's assuming. I think they went into this going.
Oh, they budgeted.
They budgeted for no NA. They definitely budgeted for 0 NA. And
that's what I was gonna say, because now this is what's different. The qualifiers obviously are Europe, NA, and then Asia, Southeast Asia, including Australia and New Zealand. Those are the qualifiers. So NA is with Europe. So same with South America, and then Australia, New Zealand, and like Singapore. So Fish is with Asia. So they all have to call, which makes sense ping wise.
But the fucking disrespect, the disrespect, dude. You don't think Hitman can fucking sign up and qualify?
Oh, he absolutely could, yeah. For sure.
And
if it's 3 people from those qualifiers, he would make it. It would be him, Starbuck, and Dice. Probably.
And I think it'd be hilarious.
Or no, him, Starbuck, and Happy.
I want it so bad. I think it'd be hilarious. The qualifiers are on this weekend. We'll see if Hitman is going to play.
I don't think he can sign up right now and just beat all these players straight up. But like, am I right? Of all those players, it would be him, Starbuck, and Happy.
Yeah, and it'd be a fight from Dice or. Him and Dice would be fighting for it. I mean, who's in the West qualifier right now?
Crab played, I know.
Hawk, Side, Mr. Winner. Jens. Oh, dude!
Yeah, Jens, right, yeah.
I mean, if Hitman doesn't play, Jens can beat Dice in Mirror and take it. Sonic's getting cooked. Too. Side, I don't know how active Side is. Side's going to get cooked. Mr. Winner's going to get cooked. Hawk. These guys are all in the open bracket or bust, in my opinion. It's Happy Starbuck, first of all. Hard number 2s. Hard number 1 and 2. They're not getting beating. Starbuck's going to lose to Happy maybe, and then he's going to go in the lower and win. They might not. Well, the way they've been seeding. Have you seen the fucking seedings for these qualifiers? Dude, why are they seeding qualifiers? Why are they seeding open qualifiers? Just fucking
put
them in the bracket and run them. They're seeding them. It's. I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a clear cut rule for that.
I just don't like it.
Because I see where it could be bad, but I also see where it could be bad the other side of things, you know?
Like, this is qualifier number 1. Happy's rank 1. Starbuck's
Like,
rank 2. I'm pretty sure Dice did better than Starbuck in the last RARALAND. Why would Dice not be number 2? The seedings are just weird.
What are they seeding from?
I don't know. War 3 info?
Okay, is top 4 actual top 4? Or because sometimes they do bucket seeding, which means you
Is
take
Hawk
buckets of
higher
4.
ranked than Dice on
No, definitely not, right?
Dice and then... Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They
Is
gave
Happy
Dice number
1?
4. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They didn't go by RARALAND rankings because Dice should be number 2. Oh, Happy 1. Dice came 4th, didn't he?
I don't know.
Am I stupid?
Yeah, because there's a lot of questions. Do you seed it at all?
No,
do
you
seed
shouldn't.
based on past raras, or do you seed based?
Dice
I
came
think if you're gonna
4th.
seed it all, you seed based on just War 3 info, right?
So you didn't seed based on last RARALAND, and you didn't seed by War 3 info. What the fuck were they doing? I was looking at this okay, well, they're setting up
probably. Weirdly enough, it was probably, I don't know for sure, but if that's true about Dice, then they had to have done bucket seeding, which is weird for this qualifier. That's how they do the weekly cups. They do bucket seeding to make it a little more interesting, because fuck it, it's a weekly.
Don't seed these. Open qualifiers, don't seed them.
But don't you, as
Just
a TO,
let the players play.
Don't you, as a TO, want the best players to qualify?
Yeah,
So
and
they
listen,
guarantee
don't get me
go?
wrong. I'll rig the shit out of it. I want Happy to go through. I want Starbuck to go through. Maybe I even want Hitman to go through.
Yeah, I don't
so
want
I'm gonna
Happy and
give.
Starbuck
I'm
to
gonna
eliminate each other.
Listen, I'm a piece of shit that will rig the qualifier. No doubt. I don't blame them. I get it, but I just don't like it.
So you're saying rig it over just seed it?
Well, they
and still
clearly rigged it.
Get the same result as rigging it.
They clearly rigged it.
No, they seeded it.
Yeah, stupidly. Why is Dice
Yeah.
number 4?
What did they seed it based on ranking? Like ELO?
No, because Hawk is not higher ranked than Dice. And he didn't do better than well, Hawk didn't even go. But Starbuck's number 2. He did worse than Dice at RARALAND. And is he higher
Which is
ranked?
actually between 2 and 3 is a big deal.
Starbuck's
because
definitely higher ranked than Dice.
2 and 3 is a big deal because 3 plays Happy and 2 does not.
Yeah, no, they did this on purpose.
But also top 4 qualifies. So
They separated Happy and Starbuck. I don't know. I just thought it was dumb. If it's an open qualifier, just have the signups and start the tournament. In my opinion,
top 4 doesn't matter though, really.
Top 4 doesn't matter
Because 3 may have to play Happy in the semi, but he doesn't have to play him in the quarter in top 4 qualify, right?
I guess.
That doesn't really matter.
I'm just complaining to complain.
Yeah.
I just thought it was
Even if
weird.
you-
Like
even
for,
if you did
for a
bucket
major
seeding,
tournament,
it
though,
wouldn't
I don't
really
know
matter.
why they would seed anything.
I don't know. Again, I don't know. That might be a opinion. I don't know if that's the opinion when it comes to open qualifiers.
No, and I don't really
Maybe
know.
it is. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion. Open qualifier to a closed qualifier, I wouldn't seed it.
Like, do they do that for CS? Do they seed open qualifiers? Probably not, right?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't know. I just thought it was weird. And then the seedings I thought were weird. Because Dice should be number 2. Unless you're going by War 3 champions, then or War 3 info, then I guess Starbucks number 2. But this is like a RARALAND qualifier, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just weird. Just weird. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a clear cut right and wrong answer.
I'm rocking my Doom Train Eat My Ass mug, by the way. A little shout out
nice.
to him. He's a grinder.
I was just watching his stream before this.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like it. So do you want to hear some stupid shit?
Okay. I've been hearing it for the last.
Do you know there's a chance, there's a good chance that Todd doesn't get hired to go to RARALAND?
Why not?
Allegedly, it's because he threw in the DACH Inferno, the German tournament, which is run by Being Esports, I believe.
Did he throw?
Well, I mean, I got the replays here. We could go over it if you want.
Did he throw?
I mean,
I don't know, and I didn't watch this at all because in German. I don't really find it interesting.
so I had Todd on Dust League, right? He was commentating. You were in Germany. You were in UK,
Yeah.
and I I was like, so RARALAND's coming, right? And he's like, I don't know if I'm going, bro. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, first of all, so dumb, right? Obviously you're going. And he's like...
He still lives in Germany, right, Todd?
Yeah, and he's like, well,
So
you know, because
a $70 train ride away, probably.
he said that Neo's pissed at him because of the dock. And I was like, okay, I didn't really know what happened. And then Neo raided me, and I brought it up. I was like, hey, man, are you actually not going to have Todd go? Because I don't give a fuck. I'll ask, right? I'm like, you're actually not going to have Todd go? That's ridiculous. And then Neo didn't answer. And then Todd's like, I'm cooked, bro. Like, he's like, oh, fucking... So anyway, this is a series. It's 1-1. It's 1-1 right now. Leon versus Todd. Game...
Where is this in the tournament? Oh, winner bracket final.
Winner bracket
so
final.
The winner goes into the grand final.
Yes. Okay. So game
and the
3
loser goes in the loser bracket.
So game 3, a little bit of juice for you guys. Todd's creeping. I'll try to speed this up a little bit. And he's at the shop, and you know, in Todd fashion, we'll see what he gets.
Does he get a ring and leave?
He gets a ring. Okay. So Leon's creeping, Todd's creeping, and then Todd creeps. His other green picks up. If you look at the top right here, you'll see what he gets, because it's a little off cam. Gets a second ring. Well played. Picks up 2 rings. Leaves. Leon's expression. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Well played. I
Right?
respect the well played.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, the well played is also fucking hilarious because it's a meme in itself. Leon's like, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Okay, so there's one. Now we hop onto NI. It's 2-1 Leon now. It's a best of 5.
This is a best of 5. Oh, okay.
Best of 5. Right, let me just skip ahead. Todd.
Okay, that's pretty outrageous. I'm not gonna lie. I like Todd.
Yeah, no,
I want to give Todd the benefit of the doubt. That's outrageous.
That's blatant, right?
Yeah.
Although in Todd fashion, it's fucking hilarious. I don't know what the fuck this item is. Does anyone know what this item is? What is this image? What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Is that a bug? What the fuck is this?
I don't know. What the hell?
I don't know either. Anyway, I digest. Maybe that's a replenishment? I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, we crept the expo. This is an item from the expo, no?
No, he creeps the expo eventually. It's a sponsor icon. Oh. What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, maybe they changed replenishment into that.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is replenishment.
Oh, because he did. Did he creep the replenishment? Can you go back and see if?
He crept consumable. It's mana pot. It's mana pot. Okay.
Oh, because he crept Tuskar first.
Yeah,
oh, so mana pot is the beer. Gotcha. Okay.
So in this game, you know, he
cool.
gets evasion. He gets gauntlets. Not great, right? In this one, I give him a little leeway because what's going to happen here is he creeps the Murlocs. He needs level 3, obviously. Leon's hitting a timing.
Yeah. Leon's creep route is way better.
Yeah, and Todd just gets fucked here. This is just Todd getting fucked.
Leon's creep route is better.
Yeah, and Todd...
show me it.
He's had enough.
Show me.
Yeah, I'm showing it.
Yeah, show me.
He gets cut off, and he well played. So,
yeah,
Leon...
I mean... Again, I want to give Todd some leeway. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because I like Todd.
Yeah.
That's a little outrageous.
Okay.
Okay, but here's the question. What happened in the loser bracket after this for Todd?
Yeah, so loser bracket, we got it, right? So loser bracket is Kevin.
Yeah.
Against Todd, loser bracket final. And I'm pretty sure that there's a game here.
And
so Todd plays
1-1
game. So Todd plays.
point?
So Todd plays game 1 against Kevin. Legit game. Long macro game. Todd wins. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we got game 2 against Kevin on Shallow Grave. Now, in my opinion, well, I'll play it.
All right, let me see.
So we got game number 2, Shallow
I
Grave.
haven't seen any of these because I like honestly I'm not that interested when it's German casting and
Yeah,
also
no, I don't-
the
I don't
majority
really-
of the players.
I don't really watch this shit at all. But
I don't really care about these games at all, so I haven't seen these.
So Todd's creeping, and you know, Kevin's here.
Oh, he didn't call his militia. No, that's pretty bad.
And
That's pretty bad.
it gets worse.
Oh my god.
Well played. So, other than that, game 3 was a macro game, and I think Kevin won. So,
And this is best of 3 lower bracket.
best of 5. And I think
Oh.
they played out normal for the rest of it.
Did Todd win?
No.
Oh.
No, he did not. But I'm pretty sure that all the games went normal macro. That was the only
I do wonder,
weird one.
like, if it was just a normal agreement, like, or was there qualifiers for this, or was it invite?
I don't know.
Because, like, you got to imagine there's two ways this could have played out. Either Todd put the effort into qualifying, and it was all normal, like every normal player trying to get into a tournament and playing a tournament, and he played it out, and then all of a sudden he gets late into the tournament when the matches are supposed to be hype, and that's the best content you get. That's the whole reason you run the tournament, and he just does that. Or on the other side, it was like there was lots of people like begging Todd to play, even though he hasn't been soloing. He's like, I really don't want to. I don't feel like doing it. It's like, please play. You can do whatever you want. Just play, it'll be good for the stream. It's good for German esports, whatever. And he's like, okay, I'll do it, even though he didn't really want to. And then that happens.
So what happened? So what happened was Todd lost his VIP in Back to Warcraft chat, which until you get on Reddit is like the worst thing that can happen to you in the Back to Warcraft chat. But so Neo was obviously pissed. And then when I brought it up to Neo after the raid, he didn't mention it, but he did bring it back up on his stream like later when he was like, yeah, Bidoux called me out. And I was like, okay, so you did hear when I asked you is Todd going? And yeah, if Being Esports is running this shit and then Todd does that on Autumn Leaves, do they go, fuck this guy? But then, like, if you don't hire Todd, who are you going to hire?
Yeah, I don't know. And again, he doesn't live in Germany anymore. I'm
fuck with you guys.
Dude,
you have to hire Todd. You have, like, it's not even worth.
Is he a flight away? Like, do they even want to hire people?
Isn't he in fucking Germany?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he's in Austria. He's in Austria,
which is
right beside it.
Pretty close. Yeah. But is it still a flight or is it a train?
I don't know. Who cares?
How much? I'm just wondering how much they have to pay.
It's probably fucking nothing. But like, it's not even worth. Like, this drama is bullshit anyway. I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, the amount of people that have done this in Dust League. I mean, we've gotten mad at Victor for doing this before, haven't we? In Dust League?
We definitely have, because he just didn't show up.
Yeah.
Right. But like, it's not even worth. Like, imagine going to the tournament. Okay, Todd doesn't get hired. It's you, Remo, Neo, fucking Qbert, Prezel. Right? Like, you guys are doing your thing. Is it really worth all the chat going, "Where's Todd? Where's Todd? Where's Todd?" for something like this? No, you need Todd there. Todd has to go, right?
And that's kind of funny.
It is funny.
I guess it was like a bigger tournament with sponsors, and they're trying to do it pro. It is pretty funny though.
It's fucking hilarious. I was dying. I was dying on the broadcast when he told me this. He's like, "Neo's mad at me because of the doc." I was like, "What'd you do?"
That is pretty funny.
It's fucking funny.
It is pretty hilarious.
So there's a good chance he doesn't get hired. I mean, I don't know. I think he should. I think it's a little ridiculous. I think they should just fucking, kiss each other and make up. But it's a little funny. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I certainly don't mind, but
it is funny.
Yeah, I don't know. And like, yeah, how much? Yeah, I don't know. How much of that? I don't know. I mean, the games are already kind of shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
What was the grand finals? It was Kevin versus
Kevin Leon.
Leon?
Yeah.
Like, they're both great guys, but get better games like that every weekly cup. In the quarterfinals.
Well, the Doc's catching strays. Why do you got to shit on the whole tournament, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, the Dust League final Europe was better than this, but you don't have to fucking cook them all.
I mean, Dust League Europe was shit too.
It was Happy fucking Starbuck.
Yeah, I know, but like, it was shit.
Well, what do you want to have, Leon fucking Kevin or Happy Starbuck? I'll give you 2 seconds to give the appropriate answer.
All European players are watching. Only European players play each other is just shit. I'm sorry. That's where we're at right now.
That's where we're at. They've always been boring though. They've always been fucking boring. You know what? I'll be honest. Dust League Europe might not come back.
Yeah, it was
fucking boring. Like, I'm doing the games and I actually found myself getting through it. Like, I actually was like, I would wake up and I'm like, I can't believe I have to fucking stream this shit. And I was getting through it. Happy was fucking hilarious.
Such a shitty feeling.
It sucks, dude. It sucks. And the Happy interview was fucking awesome. Obviously, got a lot of fucking support for that. I had a lot of fun doing it. Like, but oh man, I was getting through it, bro. Yeah.
I'd rather watch meme games than NA. Like, I'd rather like force OC to come back for one last hurrah and watch the worst games ever.
Yeah.
Like watch OC versus Deuce, both out of shape, than watch that shit.
But it's
just like there's nothing entertaining about it because it's like everyone's trying their best and just not doing that great.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? I was wondering how to phrase it. That's the problem is everyone's trying hard and they're not good. So you're like watching these it's irrelevant. If we didn't watch it, it would make no fucking difference whatsoever. It's not entertaining and it's not even really good.
Like, I don't gain anything as like a person trying to learn
shit
about
on a whole
the
region
game.
here, but it's fucking true.
I don't get any value out of it as someone trying to learn stuff about the game. I don't get any value as a viewer trying to be entertained by these players. I will just go watch. I will go download Lin replays on ladder and just go watch those on stream.
Yeah, and it's like to extend an olive branch. Yeah, NA is a worse quality caliber of player.
By far.
But the games are so fucking memey and so entertaining that you don't actually know what's going to happen. And none of the players give a shit. And they kind of try hard. They try hard because... they try hard only because they're like, fuck this guy. This guy's a loser. Like his opponent on the other end. You know what I mean?
And we know the personalities and stuff.
Yeah.
And we can sort of connect the play with the personality.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get a lot of shit for this. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You're fucking boring. It's fucking boring.
Like, what even happened in Dust League Europe? Like, do you have the link to the bracket? Can you show it? Can you link me and show it?
I've erased it from my memory.
Like, like it's just like I don't care about you playing your best. If I want to see people play their best, I'll go watch the best play. You know, and that's where I get that enjoyment from the game is watching, you know, Kaho and Lin and Happy and Fortitude and Sock play. You know, that's where I get that enjoyment. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the best players did do the best, in my opinion. Happy, Starbuck, Sheik, Krav. Krav knocked out Dice. Come top 4, sure. Sheik had the fucking tournament of his life, sure. Starbuck second, sure.
And I'm not saying not to try your best. I'm just saying I don't care when you do.
Yeah, I got milked like a fucking cow, too, dude. The amount of bounties...
TSYog's a player that I want to watch. I'm an orc player, super biased.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this bracket, and that's the only player... Like, him and Starbuck are the only players I'm excited about.
Yeah.
In the whole bracket.
It's true. I mean, it's true, man. And I got milked like a fucking cow when it comes to, like, bounties. Dude, I don't know,
Inspired, too. Like, Inspired, I'm a little bit excited about, but, like, Soima, don't care. Dice, don't care. Death Note, don't care.
Soima actually played good. I mean, I'll be honest. Soima don't care. Soima don't care, yes, but he did play good.
Yeah.
Like, the comeback, because he lost to TSYog 2-0, and then the lower bracket beat 2-0, Inspired beat TSYog again for the rematch. I mean, it was good. That was, like, the only group worth watching.
Like Knopf, I like the reason why I like watching Knopf. Like, here's an example: Knopf in Group D. Hawk, I don't care because he's kind of filling it in recently, but like, you know, he's a good player when he plays his best. Sure, you know, like Knopf is a player where like I sort of know his personality and I know how much work he's put into the game, which isn't very much, but I sort of know him. I've seen his streams. He was streaming preparing for the tournament.
Yeah, Knopf is completely likable. Same with Kevin. Knopf and Kevin are completely likable guys. They're great guys. But it's like, fuck me, man. You know? It's a 4-hour commitment here. You know what I mean? I'm locked in here. You know, I'm fucking all in. So, yeah, let's deviate from that. We got RARALAND qualifiers coming up this weekend. Obviously, the Hitman watch. Is Hitman going to play? I know the answer to this, guys. I'm not going to tell you, though. 50-50, you know? All I'll say is this. I will say this, Carson, okay? Hitman going to RARALAND is entirely on Hitman wanting to go to RARALAND.
He's already missed 2 qualifiers. Though,
yes, and if he might play these, he might not. But if Hitman wants to go to RARALAND, he will go to RARALAND. It is entirely up to him.
I don't think it's free. It's not free.
I have the VIP ticket already bought, and I can get the flight and hotel.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
he doesn't know this. He doesn't know this because I said I want to see him play the qualifier, and I'm not going to tell him that I'll fly him out because then he won't play. Right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know this. You guys actually know this before him. But if he wants to go to RARALAND, he's going to go to RARALAND. And if he doesn't go, guys, it's because he doesn't want to go.
Yeah, based.
That's it. I know he's enjoying 4v4 because he gets to do strats without having to try hard. He gets to do fun strats like fucking Raider Lame and Bat Lame. He doesn't have to try hard, and he enjoys it. He has fun.
A low stress bullshit game.
Low stress.
Despite what everyone wants you to think that it's like this super serious game mode.
Yeah. I think Hitman not going would be very... I want him there, you know? I want him there. But I also knew last year, okay, because I was there with him. I knew he's done.
Yeah.
He's done. He wants to have fun. He's not... It's not... His heart's not in it the same. You know? It's just... It's fucking over. You know? And he doesn't owe anybody anything, dude. He's the greatest NA player of all time. One of the best orcs of all time. No?
Yeah, probably fair.
You know? I mean,
when you say one of the best orcs of all time, you're
I'm
probably
saying like
top, top 8.
I'm saying top 8 all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe. Yeah, you know.
Maybe top 10 for sure.
Top 10 for sure.
Top 10 for sure all time. You know, obviously Lucifron's a fucking beast, grubby. You know, we could go down, but yeah, if Hitman wants to go, Daddy Bidoux will make it happen. If he doesn't go, it's because he said he doesn't want to go. All right?
Yeah.
Based.
Well, top 10 orcs of all time is easy, right? You already said like you got Lucifron, you got Grubby, you have
do you do Violet?
Yeah, you maybe do Violet.
Do you do who?
I don't think you do who, but then you already have to do Soin, Fly, Lin, Focus. There's your 4.
Do you do
and then we're at 7 already, right? So we got Soin, Fly, Lin, Focus, Lucifron. Who's that Korean?
What?
Who's the Korean?
Hitman. No, he's... who's the Korean? A Korean orc, you're saying?
Or not Lucifron. Who am I trying to think of? Oh, yeah, Grubby, right?
Yeah.
Who's that Korean? What the fuck am I thinking of?
You thinking of Zakard?
Yeah, Zakard. Oh, yeah, that's 6, right?
Yeah.
What are the other 4?
Fuck if I know, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. That's 6 at least. Hitman's in there. Then Hitman's for sure in there. And then there's like 3 more probably old school players, right? Rotterdam? No way. Rotterdam wouldn't even say that.
No, you're just guessing players now is what you're doing.
Yeah.
What about Shao T?
Fuck that. No way.
Okay, based. I'm trying to think of like fucking... Now I'm just naming players. Yeah, but dude, you could definitely...
Cash.
Oh no!
No, yeah.
No,
we're not going that far.
Because then you have to say Sonic.
You gotta go old school Koreans.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you gotta go like Violet and players like that.
Yeah, so Violet would be top.
We need like 3 like old school, really strong players, like 2004 era players.
What about Dayfly? Was he any good? That's before my time.
Nah, not Dayfly.
What about fucking?
I'm not old school enough to answer this perfectly. Because,
Lunatic was good, but he was never that good at all. Yeah, no. Who maybe is a emo? No, emo was never that good.
No, yeah, you could. Yeah, maybe like there might be an argument for who.
Yeah, who is definitely like 11 or 12 if he's not. I'm trying to look at Chinese.
And like honestly, you might be able to say Lucifron.
Hold on, I'm looking at Chinese now.
You might be able to say Lucifron.
Fast, no. Free, no. Goblin, no. Goblin's good though, but no.
Goblin was good.
Like.
You can't say Kiwi.
Linguagua, no. Kiwi, no. Messi, no.
Music?
No.
That'd be funny.
These are jobbers. These are fucking...
Yeah, I know. Like, who else is there?
Wulin? No.
If you gotta say Wulin, you're gonna say email, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's some players where it's like you just had to be there at the time to realize how good they actually were. And looking back, it just doesn't seem like they're that good. Yeah, so Violet would definitely be a top 10 orc, I would say.
Yep.
Ciara?
Oh, Ciara, yeah. No.
You think?
No.
Sokol?
Oh, Sokol was so good.
Like I think Sokol's really fucking good.
Sokol was so good. He was also a right-click abusing piece of shit, but God, he was good.
Like?
No, I mentioned like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at top 100 earnings right now because I ran out of names that I was thinking of.
That's pretty much it, man. We'd have to go to Europe, but I don't
That's
really.
crazy. I figured there'd be way more orc players because you're just looking right now at the rankings, but they're all still playing. All the best orcs of all time. They're still playing.
Yeah.
Like Fly, Focus, Soin, Lin. You know, those are the big boys.
Yeah.
Those are the big boys.
Trying to think. I'm trying to think of
Starbucks Orc. Yeah,
like,
I'm not going to include Infi. I'm not going to include TH. Although you could just throw them in there if you wanted to.
Infi's Orc would be easily top. Yeah, pretty good. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, RARALAND, I'm going. You're probably gonna go, right, if the schedule works.
I'd make the schedule work, but I won't force anyone to pay for my flights. You know, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. And yeah, we talked about Hitman. We talked about some RARALAND shit. What else do you want to talk about? I think that's probably good. No, we covered some good shit.
We didn't talk about the patch at all.
We talked about. I don't want to talk about the patch. We can do it later. Do you want to talk about the patch?
I don't really have much to say. I mean, I've talked about it on stream, but
I don't care. I mean, the heal scroll for undead going out is kind of a bummer for undead. You know what? I don't care, man. The better player always wins. I hate talking about balance because there's always some fucking loser that loses a game.
It's not balance. It's talking about meta.
Like the change. Yeah, the changes. I'm excited for Fast Torn. What are you excited about?
What am I excited about? I want to see polymorph at least one game ever, but I don't think there's gonna be a professional game where we actually see polymorph. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Maybe late game human versus elf, and it won't matter because it won't be worth the mana.
Are ghouls cooked?
Ghouls are played in every matchup.
Yeah.
In every situation. I think undead is just going to be fine.
Based.
They got buffs. I'm excited for Blade Master to come back versus undead.
And why would that be?
Because of tier 2 dispel, and there's one other reason. What was it? Tier 2 dispel and something else. Oh, Banshee's got nerfed. Curse got nerfed as well.
Okay.
And Wind Riders didn't get the buff that they needed in order to make them continuously viable. Therefore, that Wind Rider meta is not going to last long because it's already not that good at the highest level.
Okay. Watching Happy try hero nuke down 60 food wyvern gives me
just destroy them.
A stark erection.
Yeah, he's just I don't know where the idea came.
I like that.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the way you beat Happy is playing Blade. I know it's been tried, but that Lin style with one tower before tier 3 to defend the ghoul timing and then to try to force it into the late game with Blade Tri-Hero, that's how you beat Happy. You're not beating it with this. Why is Lin playing Farseer Fast Tech Mass Wind Riders with a Shadowhunter second? Like, that's completely... Like, I understand I've talked about laming Happy before, but if you're going to lame him, you got to do more like tier 2 Expo Mass Raider play and stuff like that. You're not going to beat him with this. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, okay? If you're going to lame him, fully lame him. If you're not going to lame him, play Blade. That's how you're going to beat Happy.
And there you have it. Carson, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you're excited about something. I don't know what it could be.
I got to work.
Oh, you got to work.
Yeah, I was supposed to leave 8 minutes ago.
Oh, I see. So you were actually trying to wrap this up.
I mean, I think we don't like. I'm not in a rush, but I think we covered. I got points down here that I wanted to cover. I think I did. I don't think I forgot anything.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I want to do this more frequently. So, like I said, I mean, I haven't said it yet. I'll say it now. I want to do this more frequently. So, if you're unavailable, I might do solo dolo podcasts, which is kind of cringe. But I would rather just do it with you. But I don't like going like 5 months in between.
Okay,
you know,
fucking ask me when to do them then.
Yeah, but if I ask you, you should do it.
Yeah, when I respond, I'll do.
I'll take that ticket off your hands when you give up on Hitman. I do have the VIP ticket already booked, so I either.
Does that mean you're not going?
No, I bought 2.
You bought 2 tickets. Oh, I see.
Yeah, dude, I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking ahead. I'm fucking. You guys are playing checkers. I'm playing chess. You feel me?
Can you play chess?
No.
How does the horsey move?
2 up and 3 up, 1 over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go fuck
Well,
yourself.
It's 2 up, but
Yeah,
one
that's
over.
what I said.
Yeah, 3. It starts on the 3rd.
Close
I
enough.
suppose. Yeah.
Someone will adjust my move, right? Someone will say, hey, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can make it through a game.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, really appreciate the fucking. This is gonna go on YouTube. Really appreciate the support everyone gave me for the Happy interview. I mean, my YouTube just got a huge boost, so appreciate that.
What, 30 subscribers to 34.
You want me to actually answer that?
Yeah.
It went from 20 to 60.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so go fuck it. Why are you always cooking me, bro? Why you gotta be like that? I'll be trying to do more shit like that in the future. Going to RARALAND, I have plans of like interviewing players, streaming through my phone, and just doing some cool shit. But for the most part, I'm just gonna have fun and get drunk, and have a good time with everybody. So if you are going, say hi. I don't know what you look like. Everybody fucking knows what I look like. Okay, I'm fucking famous. You have to come and say hi to me. All right. However, what I did last year though was fucking everyone wears like name tags. You know, like you get like these badges and you could put your name on. So like I would see some people staring at me, and I could tell because I'm fucking not socially awkward. I could tell that they're just shy, and they need an icebreaker. So I would just go up and be like, "Hey, oh, you're fucking him." And they're like, yeah. And I was like, you want a beer? Yeah, But don't make me do that. Just say hi. You must get that too. You ever get just fucking people staring at you at the event? Just staring at you. Like they want to knife you.
I don't know. RARALAND was the first one was kind of overwhelming because there's a lot of people.
Oh.
So I didn't really have the opportunity to like look past people. It was just a lot of like, hi, oh, nice to be you. Oh, and I'm not very good at those things.
Count Dracula, are you going?
It's extremely overwhelming. I feel like if Count Dracula goes, he's gonna stab one of us.
Pause, champ. I think he's gonna bench press me. I think he's gonna try to fuck me. But yeah. Just say hi. RARALAND's fun. If you're thinking about going, just go, man. I think there's still viewer tickets. It's fucking fun. It's a good time. Back to the getting knifed in Germany theme. That is always a theme. That is always there.
Someone's killing one of us.
I look behind my back every time I go to the bathroom, and I fucking sit down when I pee. Okay, I'm ready to go. Yeah. Actually, I don't sit down when I pee. That's a rookie mistake. You're vulnerable. You're vulnerable on the toilet, boys. You're actually most vulnerable on the toilet.
That's where I wear diapers at LAN.
Yeah, me too. I don't even go to the bathroom. I just shit my pants and deal with it later. All right, that's episode 5. We'll
throw the dirty diapers in the corner of the German hotel room because that's what they all do too. In their leather onesies with their trapdoor on the back. They just rip their diaper off, throw it in the corner of the hotel.
Based.
Sick freaks.
All right, that's episode 5. We'll see you guys later.